Well, hello, everybody. It's me. I'm back. How we doing, everybody? It's me, Weegeethegod, and I have great news. I am back. Hello. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Oh boy, it has been too long. It's been actually too goddamn long that I've spent here on Case 3 doing this, wondering if the monkey actually did it or not, wondering about what's going on with Leon, wondering what's going on with all these crazy characters and flying magicians, and it's been weighing on my mind a lot. Hello, guys. Hello. How are you feeling, Cade? I'm doing a lot better. I am still sad as shit, obviously, but it's been better. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? I need to start pouring the drinks. That's like priority number one. So we've run into the awkward situation where I don't really remember what's going on again. A lot has happened in my brain since the last time that I've played this video game, and I've kind of forgot some of the fine details. So we're gonna see if I run into another situation of the dreaded orange juice bottle versus Trilo. I'm hoping against hope that we can avoid another one of those instances, but we'll see. And I won't rage quit. And no rage quitting! I'm gonna win, and nothing is going to go wrong. Where are we right now? We are at the beginning of the final trial, and yes, I did Google it. This is the final trial of Case 3. I just wanted to make absolutely sure that there wasn't another investigation and another trial. This is day 3, though, so, like, of course it's gonna be the final trial. Why did I even need to look it up? What a stupid idiot I am for not remembering that detail. Let me make a tweet, and then we can start drinking. Boom, I tweeted. It's done. Let me make a Discord notification post to my public community Discord server. Shit, I forgot to add everyone. That is embarrassing. Nobody look. Hang on. Aw, geez. If you're in the Discord right now, please do not look. Why is my Discord lagging? What? This is not good. It's... God... Oh, I hate this fucking platform! I fucking hate you, Discord! Why do you never work? Ever! You crash, you're slow, you update all the goddamn time, and not a single one of these updates ever makes you work any better. You're just the same, but you just keep on lagging and lagging. Hey, Weegie, I hope you're feeling better. I was, and then Discord fucked me. So now I feel awful. Yet again. Hang on. Okay, it's relaunched. Now I can come to here. Thank you very much. I am not really alive. That's kind of a concerning name for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Oh yeah. No, it's super broken. Discord is just not working for me today. I can't hover over and delete any of my messages, so that's just gonna stay, I suppose. I don't know what's up with that. I relaunched and everything. Whatever, fuck it. At everyone. There we go. Ignore the top one. This stupid platform will not let me delete it. Lol. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. Hang on, we're gonna get into it in just a minute. There, that's good. That's real good. Now that's like, honestly, that's nice. That's just great. And now we're all ready. So how we doing, chat? Cynthia, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I'm back from backpacking. Glad you're doing better, Weegie. Well, that's great. I hope you had a good time backpacking. And welcome back. Hello. All right. We've wasted too much time already. We gotta get some drinks in my body so I can play this video game. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Hi, Weegie. How's the wife? She's doing great. She's a little bit ahead of me in Shadowbringers. I, just started Shadowbringers, but she's only a little bit ahead, so we're pretty close. We're doing good. We're gaming, having a great time. Jake Weiser, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hey, Kay, lots of love to you and your family. Glad to see you streaming, and hope things are getting better. Things are getting better. I am feeling better each day. Yeah, I've been a complete fucking mess like most of the week, but I'm doing good, I'm doing fine. Sunny Buns TV also, thank you for the tier 1. They subscribed for 5 months, really hoping you're doing better, Weegie. Here is my money. Well, the money does make me feel a little bit better, yes. How was the honeymoon? Our honeymoon was daily roulettes, so it was pretty awesome. It was pretty good. More drinks! Hang on, time to get pissed. This is the one that everyone warned me that I would get pissed off about, is this case right here and this trial that we're about to go into. So I am a little bit concerned, but we'll see. It'll be fine. Everyone's been giving this case a bad name since the moment I started. But honestly, it hasn't been that bad. Aside from Trilo. Trilo can suck an egg. I hate Trilo with every fiber of my being. Fuck Trilo. But aside from that, it's all been fine. A series of tubes! Thank you very much for the prime. Primers rise up. I agree. Oh, you're still not done with stupid clown fuckman? No, I went on vacation and then my childhood dog died. So, I've been a little bit busy and preoccupied with other things. But now here I am, ready to finish the clown fuckman case. Prelio7, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's more so boring than bad just because it doesn't really have any consequences, lol. I understand that. I feel like a lot of this is just like filler until case 5, or case 4, I mean. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, did the Steel Samurai case really lead us anywhere in Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright? Did it really? Not really. You can kind of just, like, skip it if you want, and then just go to the important case after it, but, you know, it helps with the world building, and you're meeting characters, and having interactions, and building relationships, so it's kind of related, tangentially. Thank you very much, I Need Professional Help, for gifting the 5 tier 1 subs, thank you, and Firecat the Kid, thank you for gifting 1 tier 1 sub, excuse me. That's very nice, thank you. Wait, or was that 2? I guess that was 2 tier 1 subs, thank you, thank you. And arigato very much for the 100 biddies, Any Professional Help, and also Dio with 100 biddies. I finally caught up with all the VODs, so that's very epic. But Any, it's great to have you back. Weegie, it is good to be back, my friends. Hello. I think, God willing, streaming should be a more regular thing. We're gonna return to, like, doing it most nights. I'm sorry that I've been very busy with other things recently, but I would like to hop back on a more consistent schedule like I have been doing, like, this past year pretty much. I'm honestly impressed with how much I've been streaming this year. I really didn't anticipate to do it, but I've just been having a good time. I'm just having fun, yelling at visual novels, laughing with all of you guys. It's all been great, so thanks for that. And that's about to continue after just a couple more drinks. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. Glad to see you're doing better, Weegie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Re-Evolution, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Sup, bitches. The final trial of Case 3 of Ace Attorney 2. That's what's up. That's what we're going to be doing. And it's going to be great. And nothing weird and nothing infuriating is going to happen. It's all going to be great. Thank you, Aw Saucy. I hope I pronounced that right. For the prime, yo, let's go. Let us go. I'm going to do 1 drink and then 1 more, and then we're going to play, okay? I bet my points on Rage Quit. You're not gonna get the payout. I'm not rage quitting. I'll spoil it right now. I will not rage quit. We are going to beat this fucking case once and for all, because I've been here for like weeks and it's driving me insane. You know, I've been spending most of my week really sad, but at the very back of my mind, I've been thinking, you know, was it Money the Monkey? It better not have been Money the Monkey. I don't need to be more sad right now, for the love of God. A series of tubes, thank you for gifting the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, it's very kind. I'm going to pour a little bit more water into the big orange cup, which is what I am using. And then I'm going to drink 1 more shot, and then I'm going to play the game. I'm so sorry that I've been taking so long to actually get to it. It's been like 10 minutes, it usually doesn't go on this long. I'm just kind of rambling, but whatever. Can someone ban that spoiler guy, or ban the, oh, are people spoiling in the chat? Hey, please don't do that, please. I wanna play it for myself. And if I do get stuck on the stupid, like, orange juice bottle against Trilo situation again, then I might ask for help, but please, the takeaway here from what I'm saying is please do not help if I do not directly ask for help. Thank you very much. That's all I want. And thank you, a series of tubes. For the 100 bits, level 5, don't forget Monkey got the nasty hoops. He does something funky, a sick donkey, or something like that. I forget specifically what Maya said. He doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk, something like that, right? Something like that. Okay, this is the final drink, and then I'll stop stalling and actually play the game. Again, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rad Kappa, for the 100 biddies. Hey, Cade, welcome back. Nice to see you're playing games again and having fun. Well, hopefully having fun. Lamau, love you. Heart, heart, heart. Trust me, if I was not having fun, I simply wouldn't stream it. So I am having fun. Are we heading back to West Clownadelphia? That's the plan. I'm not sure if Mo is gonna show up. He'll probably show up at some point, but I do want to go more into detail about his time at West Clownadelphia, where he was born and raised. And hopefully he can actually talk about that without getting whipped in the mouth. That'd be pretty nice. I hope so. No spoiling, no backseating, no cringe. That is true. These are the 3 no-nos, unless I ask for it. Although chat's always cringe, so, like, you can't help that one. But the other 2 things, like, come on. It's entirely within your control. And I'm sorry for calling you cringe just there, but, you know, I thought it would be funny, but it wasn't. That's me punching down, and I'm sorry. Now you all get to punch me in return. I'm sorry. I want Franziska to whip me. Same, brother. All right. No more fucking around. Episode 3, Turnabout Big Top, Part 4-1, Trial. Here we go. I'm ready. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah, good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. Is that perhaps because maybe you are going to be tried as a murderer and perhaps executed? Are you perhaps a little bit nervous about today, thus all of the sweat protruding from your skin? I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Who the hell just... It's you! Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. First of all, hold it! I slam on my desk. That's not a glass of milk. That's a carton of milk. Why did you bring milk to a courthouse? And if you are offering him a glass of milk, or did you also bring an actual glass into the courthouse with a carton of milk? Why did you bring a carton of milk and maybe a glass into a courthouse? Is this going to tie into the actual case? I don't know. What's in that milk? Yo, Your Honor, we're gonna already need to take a break because I need to test this milk. Regina! Boom! Cards! How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess! You came here to watch my performance today. Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? It could be. Do it, bitch. Fly for us. That's what... Dance, monkey, dance. Fly, monkey, fly. I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is. Hence, bringing the carton of milk. I don't think she's really all here. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous! Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. Don't go to jail forever. Haha, bye. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning! Oh, that's Mo. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in lingo limbo. How low can you go, Mo? Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning to you, laddie. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Hee hee. I suppose that is true. Thank you very much, Jumping Flash 21 for the 100 biddies. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. What the fuck is going on here? What? This is an awfully weird coincidence, don't you think? Oh my, thanks. So how are you today, right? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. That's usually how... You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Yeah, probably. Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. A tightrope walker, you know? He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. So true. So very true. A series of tubes, thank you for the 181 biddies. Is it monkey milk? I hope not. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. Ah, man, this is another case. I don't like this because I want to press everyone about everything. That's what I've always wanted to do. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. I'm going to try to deduce. I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence for the first time ever. It's the only way we'll get past Acro to the truth. Okay, but it's going to be tough. Anyways, ... I want to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure Regina watches? I mean, she is watching right now. She just said that she was in the audience. What more do you want me to do? Give her some milk? Yeah, that's why I brought her to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Is that a typical clown belief? December 30th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Here we go. Here's why your dead loved one is actually not living peacefully in the sky, you stupid 16-year-old brat. Okay, so first things first. I've got a lot of evidence that I need to go over one more time because it's been too long. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, so this is the attorney's badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. I don't remember where I got this from, but I will keep that in mind. The crime photo. That's it. Something, footprint, something, snow flying away, a box with pepper in it, silk hat, one of the 3 magical symbols. There it is. Wait, what? That's not what I pressed. Ringmaster's papers, documents related to Max's salary negotiation. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Max G promo poster emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. And that is what, chat? What are the 3 famous symbols, chat? Remind me one more time. Thank you. Broken bottle, an orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria floor. Circus map, a map of the very big circus. That's it. Lodging house, Acro, Mo, Ringmaster room, cafeteria, very big circus, big top. Good. Monkey! Oh, I hope the monkey didn't do it. A monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. He's a fucking thief. Leon! The animal show's lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Yikes, that's not good. Russell's autopsy report. Time of death, 10:15 p.m. Cause, blunt force trauma to the back of the skull. Wooden box. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock, and inside of it was small seasoning bottle. Found inside the wooden box the victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. Why was there pepper? I don't know. Grand Prix photo. Photo of Max's award ceremony. There it is. You got the sexy bunny babes. He's looking fly as hell. He's got his trophy. All good stuff. Note, placed by Acro in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. Oh yeah, I forgot. Acro did it. Acro wrote this note and then planted it on Regina. And the rest is history. And then there's some dots we have to fill in. But like, if we know that, then doesn't that just mean that like Acro probably did it then? To the murderer! You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Or else! Max G bust, bronze statue taken from cafeteria before the crime. And then we have all these idiots. Here's dead brother. Here's dead brother. Here's not dead brother. Ken Dingling and Sean Dingling. That is some of the greatest naming convention I've ever seen in my entire life. Boink, thank you very much for the prime. Thank you for being what I look forward to at night. Hope you're feeling okay. Well, thank you very much. It's very sweet. And Nobunaga 475, thank you for the tier 1, 3 months of good times, Pog. Thank you. Yeah, it is Acro and Bat. That genius is not lost on me, chat. Don't you worry. We got Mo, we got Russell Berry, we got Regina Berry, we got Francisco, we got Dick, we got Ben and Matt. So it's, I doubt that Mo did it. It's either Regina or Acro. That's what it has to be, but also it's probably Acro because he planted the thing on Regina to make her look sus. So it's probably Acro. Or unless maybe, I don't know, like some key piece of evidence could show up at the last minute and change my mind completely. It might be Mo. Hard sus on Acro. Light sus on Regina. Barely any sus on Mo. Ben didn't do it. That's what I'm saying right now. There it is. That's my entire prediction. And now, court is in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution's ready. Yeah, let's get on with it. We've been waiting weeks for this moment. Just hurry it up. Very well, Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. Okay, I want to revisit the previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say a new eyewitness? Yeah, probably that one, the more descriptive, specific one. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. That's Acro. If Ben didn't do it, did Trilo? Well, you see, that's a complicated question, because I don't have a character profile for Trilo, so... No, Trilo is also totally innocent. Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene. On my orders was that poor Dick. That poor Dick. Although Dick is very artistic, so of course he does have the capability of doing that. I want to see it. Very well, please call your witness to the... Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Huh? Anyone? Fine. There he is. Are the birds allowed in the courtroom? I mean, we already know the answer to that. We have testified with a bird before. Name and occupation. Ken Dingaling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. Okay. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. Just Rocka, LOL. Thank you very much for the prime, Just Rocka, LOL. Hi, funny streamer man. Hi, Just Rocka, LOL. How you doing? The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. That is why I'm here, after all. What I witnessed. What did you witness? I need to see it. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. It sounded like someone getting clobbered over the head to death. Then, a few moments later, I shit you not, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. So you didn't see him. So you saw him from behind. How very convenient. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. Mainly because people can't fly, which, you know, that's the thing that really tipped me off, is the thing that he was fucking flying 3 stories high into the night sky. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the night sky. Well, that's no problem. Oh, that's all that's left to explain? That's easy. We can do that. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. That is my job. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. And a whip. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. You bitch! I'm pissed off now. Now it's personal. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Ms. Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed. Do it. Okay, have fun. Here we go. What I witnessed. Let's see what we got. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Hold it. Oh no, I can't press things all willy-nilly. You said that you were resting in bed, right? One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, right? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? Probably. Yes. Okay. I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Ha ha. Sometimes I do make myself useful in the chamber. Ow! The witness will proceed with the testimony. No more talk of curtains. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Okay. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yeah. And you said that you were resting in bed? Yeah. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Pressing Acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now. There's nothing wrong. There is a contradiction. Shit! Am I already... I don't know. I'm really scared. The game has warned me not to press him willy-nilly. Was there a I want to press the other statements to see if I can glean a little bit more info. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. The whip is ready. A few moments later, I saw someone... Okay, I'm gonna press this one, then we can talk about this a little bit. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure, you know, maybe. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. Damn it. I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts. Does it jive? I don't know if it jives. Nothing, Your Honor. I'm going to press... there were some other statements, right? It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looks like, okay? What do we got about this one? The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. Well, that's not a very good... That doesn't help me. This is not helpful. Your Honor, this is all hearsay. How the fuck can you say he's admitting that he doesn't know for sure that it was my client? He's scot-free. He's totally innocent. You have to believe me, not this idiot. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any other symbols? Yeah. I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak. I found the hat in the snow! You rat bastard! Found at the scene of the crime! I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. That's gotta be it. This has to be... I'm onto something now. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with that last bit of testimony. Something that didn't really jive. I think I know what to do, but I still want to explore the other options first. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I better just keep my big mouth shut. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. I don't think this is going to be relevant. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream?
Objection!
Oh my god, what? Just whip me, come on. That's not important. Yeah, but maybe it is. I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness. Ow! Objection. Sustained. Don't sustain that! Are you fucking kidding me? Acro must be lying about what he saw, right? Yes, he is. I know about the silk hat found at the crime scene. Now the challenge will be to expose... Yeah, we know. Yeah, I think we got it. So far, so good. Rest assured, chat, I have answered the first question. Oh, wait, which one was it? Oh, no. Laying in bed, heard the thump, someone flying right out my window. It was Max Galactica, but I saw him from behind. No, wait. Do this. Okay, this is good. The line, I might, if I get this wrong, then I am totally fucked. I don't know where I'm going with this if this is not correct. So, fingers are crossed here, but honestly, there was only... I mean, this should be right. Did you see any other symbols? We keep on talking about the damn symbols, and he's saying that he clearly saw the silk hat. But I know for a fact that the silk hat wouldn't have been on him because I had it at the scene of the crime. That's where I found it, unless it fell off. Well, actually, oh god, now I'm second guessing myself. So hypothetically speaking, what if he was wearing the hat and he flew off above the top floor and then his hat fell off to the scene of the crime? It just fell down. Ah, shit. I don't know. But maybe there was something fishy. That's probably... You know, even if that is what happened, then at least we can talk about it, okay? There is a contradiction, maybe, but maybe not, I don't know. There is a huge contro with the testimony that was just given! It makes me mad! If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Do you have any evidence to support the claim? Yes, I fucking do! Take that! You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat? What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew out by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. That's kind of insensitive of you to say, actually. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, but whatever, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? No. What are you talking about, the ringmaster? No. It's one of the symbols, you dipshit. How could you forget? I'm afraid not, no matter how you look at it. This is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats? No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica, which means, Acro, you son of a bitch, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Got him. Order! What? As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up. That's usually how it works. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? The fact that everybody in this entire courtroom always commits perjury 24/7 around the clock. He has a grudge against Max? Well, that's fair. Acro was dreaming? Well, that's not true. Acro is the real culprit. Damn, are we just gonna, just whip it out and lay it on the table just like that? Acro's the real culprit. That's kinda... Man, is it not a little bit early for this? Isn't it? I mean, look, this is... Mo said to do this. Like, if I was talking to Mo right now, Mo would say, press this one. So, fuck it. Fuck it, I'll do it for Mo. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself! On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Wasn't that obvious? It should be. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha, I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Ah! How dare you say that I'm charismatic, Your Honor? Don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. What is that supposed to mean? Just look at him. He's clam enough for it to almost be scary. Sociopathic, perhaps. Get the fuck away from me, Phoenix bird! I'm the big bird, you're the small bird! He is staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingaling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? No, you most certainly don't. In fact, you shouldn't. You should just keep your damn mouth shut the entire time. What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. Oh yeah, boo-hoo. Put it back in the deck, Acro. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things... Well, I know it's right. See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. She's right! Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel fucker! Phoenix is a poopy head! Hey, shut up, kid! Stop being here watching murder cases. It's not gonna be good for your mental. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? Of course he did. Of course he didn't. I don't know where we're going with this, man. Who the hell was the accomplice? Was it Trilo? Was it Trilo? Money the monkey? Oh, no way. It's no. A monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. That was not the accomplice. Don't you dare tell me that. No. Of course he did. I need to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that Money the monkey was not a part of this case. I really don't want him to be, man. I think I'll take the 1 point of damage. If I gotta take 1 point of damage, I'll take 1 point of damage, okay? But no, just please tell me that he didn't have anything to do with it. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of this mystery accomplice. Not this time, bitch! What? You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? Listen here, bitch. There was no accomplice! Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. I also would have taken Regina as an answer, but I guess it all was Acro? In hindsight, I probably should have not picked this answer because it's not really the one that I believed. Order! What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I probably should have thought this through a little bit better in hindsight. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I don't know. I can't stop now. If I do stop attacking, I'm doomed. Okay, let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like to hear something. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingaling? Ah, jeez. Well, he was in his room, but if that's a lie, then he would have been, like, right here, right? Is this bait? Is it bait? Does it want me to pick right here, or does it want me to actually choose where I know that he was? I don't know, man. It's one or the other. We're gonna... eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. Oh, let it go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo! And I'm not talking about the clown. He was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. I mean, he does have a doctor's note if he was in his room. But then why would I be assuming that he was in his room even? Why am I just lying again? Is this a classic Phoenix Wright is just lying in court moment? In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What are you, says you, Birdman? Well, it's an interesting theory. Huh? That's it? Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Mr. Wright, yeah? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess, so do I lose health then? It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That is true. I mean, even though no one clearly spotted him, people say that they did, but whatever. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? Whee! Bye-bye. Goodbye now. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. Huh, how did he do it? This is probably something that I should have thought about before accusing him of murder. That's the next course of legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here, you're gonna lose a lot of health. She's right. I will lose a lot of health. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about. Why? Am I missing a crucial piece of detail? Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingaling committed the crime. Present evidence. Can't present evidence right now. Ah, jeez. I don't know. I have to do it. There's no turning back now. I'm going to present some evidence. So what did Mr. Dingaling use to commit the crime of the murder? Bruh, I don't know. Was it the pepper? It could have even been the pepper. Was it monkey? But that would be an accomplice. Or are we considering that an accomplice? I don't know. Maybe. How did the monkey fly away? Why did the monkey have the hat? Because he's a thief? Well, he does like to steal, but also the cloak, the cape, even. What did Mr. Dingaling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? What did he use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? I'm not. What does this say? This was written by Acro. We're gonna get a hint right here from this note. To the murderer! You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have ya? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. I don't think that was helpful. Is it Money the Monkey? It can't be. If my problem right now is I'm not even sure if the game would consider this an accomplice or not. That's what I am unsure of. I would love to just ask the judge, you know, Your Honor, are monkeys considered accomplices? Does that count? Can we accredit that to Money the Monkey? Hypothetically, I'm not saying he did it. I just want to know, like, if that is true, because God knows I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to make absolutely sure I'm, like, on the right path. Russell's autopsy report. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Wooden box. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. I don't see how that's useful. Small seasoning bottle? Is it the small seasoning bottle? I've seen stupider. I've seen orange juice against Trilo. Like, I've seen it all at this point. Grand Prix photo. Was it one of the bunny girls in this photo, perhaps? Maybe. Note. Already read that. That's the Max G bust bronze statue taken from cafeteria before the crime. There it is. That's it. Attorney's bat. I am an attorney. Keep that in mind. Maya's Magatama crime photo. But my fingerprints. Dude. How the hell? Or not my fingerprints. My footprints. You know, the opposite of fingerprints. Silk hat. Was it the silk hat? How did he get the silk hat? That doesn't make sense. Because of money? The accomplice? No. Ringmaster's papers, documents, yada yada yada. Promo poster, broken bottle. Circus map. I don't think this has any clues. How did he, in his own room, kill Buddy? How did he do it? Was it actually Money the... I really don't want to guess Money the Monkey. I really don't. I'm not going to. Leon is unalive. Russell's autopsy, and it can't be any of these people. Because, you know, the whole no accomplice thing. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Oh God, I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. No, don't tell me, chat. This is all rhetorical. This is rhetorical panicking that I am doing right now. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. I'm not even looking at chat because I know some of you guys are spoiling it right now as I speak. Please don't do that. I don't like it when you do that. Russell's autopsy report, 10:15. But the note said 10. He was kind of late. Or did they talk for 15 minutes? Well, no, that doesn't make sense. No. He walked out, right? Thank you very much, Matt. 96, not 69. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rage quit? No. I know I said I wouldn't look at chat, but I just did. I'm sorry. What did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? Well, the crime of murder committed against Russell Berry was a blunt object, as we know by this, blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Let's start there, okay? What is blunt force? It's not a hat. It's not the Ringmaster's papers. It's not Max G promo poster or the broken bottle. I mean, it could be, but not without a bunch of glass going everywhere, probably. And also, that's not even where it was, so. Circus map is kind of soft. Money the Monkey, he do be kind of blunt. Leon, dead. Maybe he got Leon's bones, and it was like a meat in the bone, and then he used that to bash him over the head, huh? Maybe. Russell's autopsy report, this is the clue. Blunt force. It wasn't the wooden box itself, was it? The victim was hunched over this 20-pound wooden box. How the hell do you kill him and then hunch him? With these footprints, have you seen these footprints? How would that even make sense? That can't be it. No. Where was I? A small seasoning bottle, which was in the box. I don't think that's it. Grand Prix photo. I don't think so. The note. Is there a clue in the note that I've totally missed? You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago. My brother was eaten by a lion! Well, he actually wasn't eaten. He's like in a coma right now. Isn't that right? Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Max G bust bronze statue. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute! That's why! Holy shit, did I just solve the entire case? Max G bust, bronze statue taken from cafeteria before the crime. What if they saw the silhouette of this thing and it actually wasn't even him there? And this is what was used to kill him because it's a big bronze statue, and that's the only thing, the literal only thing I have that could create blunt force trauma to the back of the freaking face! Ha! Was that right? What's this, a picture? Yeah, it is. The problem is with the item that is shown on the picture. Remember? Look at it. The bust? It's quite a large bust. And because it is a life-sized bust, it is also very, very heavy. Like, yeah, it's like fucking heavy. How does he... But he's in a wheelchair. And I already said that he was in his fucking room. So Money did do it. Money had this, and he was the one who bonked him. But then how the fuck does he fly away, man? This doesn't make any sense. Heavy. Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Wouldn't there be blood, like, fucking everywhere if that was the case? Like, when I showed up, the snow was pretty pure white. Yes! See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster! With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactic's ample bust! It's a huge bust, guys, understand? Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. Alright, so, of course I'm thankful that I have this autopsy report saying, you know, time of death 10:15 p.m., caused blunt force trauma to the back of the head. What I'm not thankful for is they left off the sentence of his entire brain being turned into fucking tapioca. If you're dropping a giant bronze statue on a guy's head 3 stories up, I think there's gonna be a little bit more visible damage to his body, isn't there? Like, damn, he hit him really hard, didn't he? That's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm just not so sure. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Objection. Wheelchairs have wheels. Also, he's an acrobat, so it's easy to move things. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like a bus. Maybe. I don't know. Mr. Dingaling, how do you respond? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. I doubt I am, though. I bet we got a whole lot of trial left. Ow! I didn't even read a single word of that. I'd watch what you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Okay. Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time! Your Honor, she's just using this as a ruse to stall for time!
Objection!
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has right to respond. That's fair. The defense's objection is overruled! Why can't he see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingaling, sorry, but we need to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, you can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thanks. Arg! That woman will sink to any low to win a case. She sure will. Acro's physical state. We're doing good. We're doing good. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would have been unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? Maybe. I don't know. I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony. I do, Your Honor. He's full of it. It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to an even more severe injury. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion, Mr. Wright? I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Grr, I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. And focus I shall! Acro's physical state. Let's talk about that. Let's see it. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. Okay. Have you ever lifted up the bust before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands, but I should get to do it. I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? That crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before, so he did do it! It was money! I know it! Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Diggling. I don't like that. I have strong upper body from working out as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured, okay? So, what have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. You're in amazing condition, my friend. But, no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Well, I don't know if you should be saying that, and never mind. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright, by the way. I wouldn't lose either, slowpoke. I mean, Nick. Whoa, how did this discussion turn on me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. Haha, I guess. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. I'm not getting punished for doing all of these presses, by the way, so I guess this is nice. And why is that, Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have thrown that bus out of the window. Well, who's to say you would have fallen out of the window? How far do you need to stick yourself out of the window just to look? Not that far. Are you really at serious risk of falling? Really? There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. Fair enough. How long do you think your recovery is gonna take? You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window. But why? Can't you just put the bust on the windowsill and then, peer out over the fucking windowsill? Is that really impossible? Can't you put the bust in your lap and then just lean outside of the window to look? I mean, how high up is the window? It's probably not that high. So high that you can't even see it when you're in your wheelchair. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Okay. And also, it was a huge bust. The bust is massive, it's gonna hit him. Don't even worry about that. Why do you say it would have been impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? No, I don't! That's stupid! Thus, there is no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head, except for the fact that you wrote that note, and you knew he would be at the place you wrote, and you knew that he would be there at a certain time, and maybe I'm on the right track by saying these words? Well, I suppose you've got a point. Hey, Nick. What? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of that, it's sort of like this? Like what? If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could have dropped the ball. Yes! That doesn't make any sense, Maya, you fucking idiot. Hey, what's this thing? You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. I mean, that's still kind of vague. Is this actually going to be the answer? Because even still, this is super vague. Meet me at the plaza. Well, okay, but like, standing where exactly? If only I could prove it somehow! With evidence that Acro knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. Well, I don't know about the head, but I know about the general vicinity. That's good enough, right? Maybe? I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? Hold it! No, because you did! If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all you had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there is no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head. Dude, it was a big bust, you're not tricking me. So that kinda makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright? Acro is strong enough to lift up the bust. The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head. I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster? That's the ticket, Nick! Show them what you've got. I have to be careful, I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case. I don't remember us finding any sort of tool, but maybe we overlooked something. Oh, I bet we did. Yeah, probably. How did he know exactly where the ringmaster's head would be? It's not this, is it? Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. That's ridiculous. That is so absurd. How could you possibly use this against what we are talking about right now? But maybe it's right. But I could perfectly see this actually being the answer. Grand Prix photo, small seasoning bottle. Well, okay. So let's take one more look at the scene of the crime, and then we'll go into more detail. So there's the box, obviously. That's pretty important. And inside of that 20-pound wooden box was some small seasoning found inside the wooden box. The victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. Now, maybe, what if, hear me out, he's got a really good sense of smell, and he put the box down, and then he opened the pepper in the box, and then he could smell it, and that's where he knew where to drop the bust. Huh? Anything? Maybe? I'm just saying, this is a possibility. Hunched over this 20-pound box, it boasts a small but strong lock. And also, there's always Money the Monkey. Do I Hail Mary? Was it Money the Monkey? It's not him! I refuse to believe it was him. I would rather get a guilty verdict than accuse this poor, sweet, innocent creature who never, ever fakes the funk on a nasty dunk. Not even a single time. I think I'm gonna go with the note. I've got good vibes about the note. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. I think that's probably it, right? I suppose I could have lifted something the size of the bust. I have a strong upper body. Right. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Yeah, I feel like this might work. Objection! It didn't work. The music's not stopping. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Fuck! Oh no! Objection denied. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I thought it would work. Whoops! That didn't go so well. Is it really any more unbelievable than any of the other shit that I've been saying, though? I don't know, man. I don't know. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. I mean, that's what we need. So there's the door. How do we open it? One more time. It would be impossible, right? Allow me to explain. There's no way that I would know the location of the Ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you've got a point. Hey, Nick, what? Turn things around. Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. ... I skipped over all of it. If only I could prove somehow that Acro knew the location of the Ringmaster's head without looking down. I don't know how to do that. That's too hard. I think I've already explained myself sufficiently, haha. Or maybe, thus it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? Maybe I do this? Impossible for... No, I didn't mean to do that. But I do want to read it one more time. So it's actually not that bad. Explain it to me like I'm 5. If he knew the location of the Ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. Yes, that does make sense. But how do I prove it? How does he know where his stupid head was? That's what I need to know. Be unreasonable to drop the bust, don't you think? What? Was I right? Does he have a really good sense of smell, maybe? What about the wooden box or the small seasoning? It's maybe one of those things. What else could it be? Money the Monkey? No. No. You see, that's an accomplice, and we've already established that he didn't have an accomplice, so that wouldn't make sense. That would just be stupid. We've made it very clear he has no accomplices. And a monkey is an accomplice. Shit, wait. The silk hat, maybe? I don't think so. Ringmaster's papers, no. Broken bottle. Circus map. Money the Monkey. Leon. Gee. Wooden box. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box that boasts a small but strong lock. I want to do... I want to try out... I think I'm going to go wooden box into small seasoning bottle into Money the Monkey, okay? I think that's how I'm going to play this. And surely one of these is going to be the answer. Right? Right? Oh, wait, on which statement? I wanted this one, didn't I? That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. This is the one we were making the big stink about. So, like, this is... Let's go all the way back. I suppose I could have lifted something that size. I have a strong upper body, right? However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. That's it, man. That's it, dude. Okay, I'm launching the plan. This is Operation Wooden Box into Pepper into Money the Monkey. Let's go! And please don't... Did I win? Acro. I don't even know how this makes sense. His sense of smell is impeccable. You didn't really need to lean out of the window, did ya? Why? What do you mean? You already knew ahead of time where the Ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just kind of guessed. I narrowed it down, but I didn't know that the wooden box would work. But I'll take it. Also, hi, hacker. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix, right? Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things. Maybe you should have a look at this. Please. See? He's hunched over this small 20-pound wooden box with a small but strong lock. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? That's it. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? No, the question is, how would that help him know exactly where to drop the thing? Who? When Ben and company saw the Ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box, which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I mean, maybe. That's just hypothetically speaking, maybe. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the Ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Maybe, which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. Are they? You mean, if the bust were to fall upon the point marked out on the wooden box, there would have been there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim? Wait, so then how did he... I mean, you still need to aim for the wooden box. If I were to climb up to the top of my house right now, after putting a marker on the ground, after drawing a big X in chalk on the sidewalk, and then, like, you want me to just hit that target without looking out of the window? I don't know if I can do that. That's kind of hard, though, isn't it? I mean, I guess it helps. No. I guess so. I don't know. Order! Order! This is unbelievable! You got that right. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward! Let's do it! So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box? It was Mr. Dingaling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into you. Ah, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ow, 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 ow. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specifically made. Specially made is what you actually said. Yes, that is what I said. It had the most peculiar feature. The size of the box, the weight of the box, the contents of the box. I mean, that was a very peculiar feature about the box. Was he hungry? Did he smell did he have a really good sense of smell and need some pepper on his tongue at that very moment? At 10 p.m. in the snow? I mean, maybe. Is it the size of the box? What was the really weird feature? The weight of the box? Why is I mean, is that peculiar? The size or the weight? The contents is the weirdest part, no? Look at it one more time. Wooden box. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. Seems normal to me. It's just a box. Size of the box, weight of the box. The contents of the box! Do you recall what was inside the wooden box? There was only a small bottle of pepper, wasn't there? Get on with it! Well? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aw, shit. I don't see any relationship between the location of his head and the box's contents. I think I might have outed myself. No, Nick, you didn't think enough. Mr. Wright, do you still maintain the box had some sort of special feature? Yeah, it had the most peculiar feature. The size of the box or the weight of the... I don't fucking know. What do you want from me? The weight of the box? I'll try the other one. I guess I'm not punished. The box has a remarkable weight. Maybe. What? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and lift with their body, wouldn't you say? What? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? Yes. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down, I suppose, which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. This is absurd! This is so fucking stupid! What, fool? Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. I mean, it's a huge bus. He's getting hit no matter what. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you had to say. Also, why did he pick up the box? Why I gotta pick up the box? I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. You! Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. Remember the wheelchair thing? What? But the rope! Remember? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. It was in the cafeteria. I actually do remember. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? But you had Money the Monkey! So you can go anywhere! You can do anything! You have Monkey! I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? Okay, so it's gonna... He spoiled it too. By the way, he already gave it away by saying that Money the Monkey lifted the bust, so oops. Maybe leave that detail out next time, big boy. You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. I sure fucking did. Arg! Thankfully, he doesn't have human rights. He's a monkey. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I mean, that's like the entire point, though. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all. And then provide justice for all. All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear it. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? I think, unfortunately, there is only one answer, isn't there? I think there's only one way. I don't want to do it. But I'm starting to think that he might have had an accomplice, guys. I'm really sorry, but it has to... Fuck! A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring. So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? Monkey in the room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Yeah. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yeah, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Oh, we probably should have... Why did we not... Why did we not mention that in the photo itself? Did he ever mention the platinum cards that he was holding? That would have made a lot more sense. Maybe I totally missed that, but gwa. Acro! Acro! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. Maybe. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Okay, well at least he's admitting to it. That's nice. Order! Order! I said order, Ms. Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment? We're searching for it as we speak. This is rather strange. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Maybe. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident? I don't know, maybe. Haha, maybe. Who's to say? Not me, lol. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! Not me, you. Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy, however. Yeah, same, Judge. His argument does hold water, there's no denying that. Ow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? Flamboozled? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What is it, proof? What is it, proof? You should know. Whip. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Ah! No, that was the bust itself, though. I don't know how that was Money the... I think Money the... How did he fly away? How the fuck does he fly away? This is the... I don't know. This doesn't... I don't know. I'm thinking, like, maybe Money the Monkey is the one who actually committed the crime. But then how does he fly away? And, like, the silhouette of the bust itself is what the people saw. But I don't know. There is no reason to doubt this clown's testimony, or the clown's testimony. Not this one clown's, but the other clown's. That's true. How do you respond, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Yes, answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? God damn it, man. God damn it. Don't you make me. I'm gonna lose so much health if I get this wrong. Oh my god. Please no. This is not right. Who was the murderer the clown saw? Well, I mean, I do think that it was the bust, but is that, I mean, the bust, I don't think the bust is sentient, unless it itself is a magical object. Which it very well might be, you know? It goes to a powerful magician. It could be enchanted. Maybe the statue had a mind of its own. That is a possibility that we have not yet explored. Who was the murderer the clown saw? Okay, so who did Mo see is the question. Mo saw the bust of the statue. But who was carrying the bust of the statue and how did it fly away? Well, maybe Money the Monkey had the bust of the statue. But is that what the game wants me to say, or does it want me to say that it was I mean, I could just do like, it was the bust that he saw. But an object can't be a murderer because it's an object, not a murderer, is the problem. Did Money? No, it wasn't Money. But it was pushed. But then how was it pushed? How did any of this happen? I don't know, man! This is the hardest trial I've ever had to do. There's so much magic going into all this. Yo, Adriana, how's it going? West Clownadelphia? That's where I am right now because I am totally fucking stumped and I don't know what to do. We have to figure out who was the murderer. That the clown, that would be Mo, this guy, age 46, real name Lawrence Curls, the ringmaster's old friend, a pleasant stooge of a clown hailing from West Clownadelphia, where he was born and raised. Who did he see during the murder? I'm just gonna go with the bust, and if it's not the bust, we'll guess the monkey, okay? Because he saw the bust, and I think that is exactly what the question is asking. So here we go! Take that! Huh? He saw Max's oh! I asked who was the other God damn it, I'm gonna lose health! Okay, it was monkey. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. No, idiot, actually. Au contraire, mon frère. I don't know. It does indeed have something to do with the question. You sweating, boy? Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. Okay, so I think I was right. That's good. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. It was a piece of rock. How is that possible? It's simple, really. Is it simple, Phoenix? I really don't think it's that simple. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's huge, supple bust. Objection? What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? Not really. The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. No! There's no reason you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. This is true. It would be easy to hang one off the cards. Oh, in the bust's hand? That is true. Idiot, who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put the cloak on the bust. Just wait a minute, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? Doe, he caught me. Phoenix Wright says doe. I'll drink for that one, cheers. I think he said doe in the past, but it's funny. You know what, new rule, every time Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, says doe, I'll take a drink for it. Like The Simpsons, guys. Like Homer Simpson. Remember him? From that one show? I don't remember the name, but cheers. Cheers all the same. If you have a glass, raise it and drink. Okay. He's yellow. And that is funny. So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Who put the cloak on the bust? Who the hell put the cloak on the bust? Maya's Magatama put the cloak up? No. Money the Monkey put the cloak on the bust? No. I don't think it was any of these other inanimate objects either. I think it's probably one of these human beings. Well, who would it be then? Max. Did Max put the cloak on the bust? Max did not put the cloak on the bust. Did Ben put the cloak on the bust? He did not. Did Dick put the cloak? What are we talking about? Did Francis? No. Did Regina put the cloak on the bust? Maybe. Did Russell Berry put the cloak on the bust? I don't know. Did Mo put the cloak on the bust? There's absolutely no way he did, no. Did Acro put the cloak on the bust? Maybe, again. And Bat's unalive. So, maybe. We got, that's it. We got maybe, and maybe. Well, no, wait, we just said it wasn't Mo. No. So maybe. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, this sucks. I have enough to guess 2 people. Did Acro put the cloak on the bust? before dropping it on his skull? Is that what happened? Where did he get the... Well, we already know that Russell Berry took the cloak, right? So that would mean that he would be able to put it on the bus, but then did he? Why would he do that? I don't know. Did Regina do it and I'm missing something super obvious? I don't know if I have any reason to believe that Regina Berry would put the cloak on the bust. Thank you, It's Me, Oki, for the Prime. Thank you very much. It's Acro or Russell Berry or maybe Regina and no one else, okay? We can establish this much right now. I want to say it wasn't Acro, or maybe, or just maybe, what if it was Money the Monkey? I can't rule him out. A monkey who takes care of Acro. Well, how sparkly is the cloak? The cloak itself is not particularly sparkly, and he only steals sparkly things. But who put the cloak on the bust? Was it you? Was it actually Mo all along and he's been full of shit? He hides behind his face paint because he's afraid to show his true self? Was it Russell Berry, the guy that we know took the outfit of Max? That would probably make the most sense. Was it Regina Berry because maybe she's suspicious? I don't know. Or was it Acro? Well, you know, Mo is vouching for Regina Berry. Well, it's like a soft vouch. It's not like a direct, like she didn't do it type vouch, but it's like a, she's just a stupid 16-year-old girl who doesn't understand that her father was brutally murdered type of vouch, so she probably didn't do it. Or maybe, you know, maybe that's what, like, Mo was alluding to, like, she has to really understand the weight of her actions and that her dad's not just a star in the sky. So then it would be between Acro and Russell Berry. We talked about it so much that he took the outfit from Max. I'm gonna go with this one first, and if it's not, I'll pick Acro. Take that? Russell Berry himself? Fool him! You're saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he did it, but he did have the means to do it. Unlike anyone else that we know, like, conclusively. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Is it not? I don't know where we're getting at with this one. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself, Nick. Do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together, except not really. There's really only one picture I can paint anyway. All right. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Hop in my Phoenix Wright time machine. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then, he attached the rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. Okay. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Yes, yes, yes. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. Seems very convenient, you know. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo! Quist! When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box for some reason. I still don't know why. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope! You're telling me he couldn't put the bust on the fucking windowsill in that image? Are you kidding me? That doesn't make any sense at all! He totally could have done it! He looked out the window without falling! He could have just put it in his lap! He could have put it on the windowsill! There's a whole fucking host of... whatever. And now, this is when the magic happens, okay? Get a load of this. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim... You're fucking me. This is not happening. This is not real. Huh? Huh? What? Now that's magic right there. You just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. You're telling me, sister. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Ms. Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? Okay, so it clobbered him, and then it flew onto the bust. How convenient! How very, very convenient is that? The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. Amazing! Absolutely incredible stuff. That impact also caused the sound of a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Mr. Lawrence Mo Curls the Clown. When Mo looked out of his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bus. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak hanging on it, primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of the window. How could he not see? I'm just saying, maybe it's... The art did not really do a good job of representing the truth of the matter, because he could very fucking easily see outside of his window. His entire upper body was leaning on the windowsill. He just kept pulling the bust up, and away it goes. Whee! Bye-bye. And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. Okay. That is probably the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in this game, and that is saying a lot. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off, and the rope, was Acro, that son of a bitch! Acro, that son of a bitch! What do you think about that, Acro and birds? Acro's been playing mind games with all of us! He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now, rope? The thing that we were talking about? So? What do you mean, so? What now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. I sure have. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Ah, shit, evidence? I forgot all about that! No, I don't! I guess you can just disregard everything I just said. Sorry, Judge. That's my bad. In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip! That's very true. Don't forget the power of my gavel! Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we get some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. I can't believe that people aren't blindly agreeing with the crazy shit that I just said. But there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. What? A contradiction, actually. Okay, use that and get us out of here. I'm hungry, I want burger. That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to the magic case. Well, the thing that is unraveled to the magic case, eh? Yo, can I get that eyewitness account again, Mo? Can I, get a full summary of what you said? Lawrence Curls, the ringmaster's old friend, a pleasant stooge of a clown. West Clownadelphia, born and raised. What is the hard proof? How did he do the trick? The hat? There was a hat. Ringmaster's papers? I don't think that's relevant. Max G's promo poster? Oh, was it the broken bottle again? But hang on, what if it was the broken bottle but again? When in doubt, go to broken bottle. Circus map. That don't prove nothing, man. Money. Leon. Wooden box. Is it something to do with the small seasoning bottle? Why have we not used the small seasoning bottle yet? That's what, this is gonna come in a big way, I just know it, but I don't know how yet, and I don't think this is relevant at all. Grand Prix photo? Note, one more time, give me clues. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have ya? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. I don't think that's relevant, guys. Max G bust? There it is. That was used to clobber him. I know that much. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to the magic case. Hard proof to unravel the magic case. Hard proof to unravel the magic case would have to be... Well, it would be proof, not a guy. Money? What is hard proof to unravel the magic case? Ah, jeez. I mean, I found the hat at the scene of the crime. Is that relevant to anything? There it is. I don't see a hat in this photo. But I mean, it was like behind him. But then wait, where was the hat? Made to order hat that is symbol of Max's Fabulous, found at the scene of the crime. Okay. Was he was wearing the hat too, with the cloak? Wasn't he? Or wait, was he? I don't remember. Was there a hat? I'm just gonna shoot for the hat, and if that's not it, then fuck it, orange juice. Well, I'm gonna do this, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna save scum, and then I'm gonna click on orange juice. Maybe? Take that? The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. It sure fucking was. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. You fool, do you ever shut up? Nope, not when asked a question. Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. That is true. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bust's. Well, yeah, no shit, what? Duh. Where are we? I'm not even sure where we're going with this. That makes sense if you look at this way, the silk hat, yes? Yeah, fine, you've got one, but what are the other contradictions? The other contradiction? Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Yes, obviously. Of course, I can explain all of it. What? Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. The hat was off! Okay, well that's important. Yeah, okay, that's huge. I'm glad that I am picturing this and envisioning it myself. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Did they get attached to the cape? They got attached to the cape. How do you... What? Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. It means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Well, I guess so. Maybe. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. What? Does that make sense? I guess so, because like it would flip inside out, or order, guys, order. Come on, calm down, everyone. This is quite the shocking state of affairs. It sure is. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads, just for fun. Let's do it, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel. Tisk, tisk. No, no, no. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. What now? Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't do that, If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why? Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Oh, you want your motive? I got your motive right here, my friend. This is no problem. This is a slam dunk. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Whip. What? Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. No. Actually, not true. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster, but maybe he wanted to kill him because of his dumb brother who put his face in a lion. Acro's motive, It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingaling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Bye. Bye. To be continued. We did it. Oh, God, we're halfway done. Whoo. Whoo, mama. This is, This is something. I'm starting to see why people dislike this case. I thought that it was okay up until now, and yeah, this is definitely pretty silly. December 30th, 2:17 p.m. God, we spent a long time in there. I can't believe it, Acro! It's pretty shocking, huh? It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? Psst, psst. But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why... Hey, pal! You gonna ignore me after all I went through all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Detective Gumshoe. Forget it, I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway. Whoa, Dick. Now, Dick, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little bit? We've got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective? Look, you can have milk, you can have card tricks. I've been holding on to this milk for the past 4 hours in the middle of the courtroom. It's nice and warm at this point. You'll love it. Ho, well, if you insist. Now about that evidence you mentioned, what is it? Here you go. Huh? What is it? Yesterday in Acro's room? Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later. Won't Miss Von Karma get mad that you're doing this? Yeah, probably. That's why this is all a secret, huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything, but everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. What? I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion. What? Uh-huh. That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Bye! What did he mean by that, the very end part? I don't know. It was pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What, for me? It's milk. It's fucking milk. It's milk again! We got milked again! The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk for me? What is with the milk? I don't get it. Okay. December 30th, 2:27 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. We're back. We're back, baby. Here we go. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Dingaling. Yes? Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I had too much milk, didn't I? Gulp. Too much milk. Simply too much milk. Dramatic Drummer 03. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Ah, yes, milk. Ah, yes, milk. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. Okay. So I need to make a drink every time someone is delivered milk. That is a drink, okay? Every time the milkman cometh, I'll take a drink for it. So that's I'm just gonna take a drink right now for that one. What the fuck is with the milk? I don't know. I mean, it's funny, is it not? Imagine being in court for a murder case and people just bring you milk. That would be silly, right? And second of all, every time some little kids get abandoned by their parents, that's a drink too. Cheers. Cheers to all, and to all a good drink. Cheers. Okay. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. It violated a lot of child labor laws, but, you know, Japanifornia is kind of crazy like that. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. And you killed him because you loved him so much, and also your brother got eaten by a lion, kind of, if you're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. Therefore, he wouldn't kill him. Your Honor, if If the witness says that he liked him, then why would he do it, huh? That just doesn't make any sense now, does it? I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright?
That's why in murder cases between, like, if a wife gets murdered, that's why it's usually never the husband. Because, like, they liked him so much. They're married. So that just wouldn't make any sense. How would that even make any sense? Let's just throw that out and disregard it entirely.
Which is why there's no need for a cross-examination. You son of a bitch. It's my job, Judge!
Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Of course I'll cross-examine. That is literally why I'm here. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Well, look, I fabricate a lot of things, but this one will be serious, trust me.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine away. Here we go.
About the ringmaster. About your brother who got chomped on by a lion. More like. When we were little, we were abandoned by parents. Very sad, very sad. We? You mean you and your brother who was eating my brother's Sean!
What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Very Big Circus.
Huh?
Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
Ow!
No crying in court, let's keep going.
The witness may proceed with his testimony.
Great. That's when the ringmaster of the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. Okay. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. Yeah, he totally did it. Mr. Bo, thank you very much for the tier 1. I love the judge's pog face. Me too. Thank you for the tier 1, thank you. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about the other people at the circus?
This is over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers being in. So no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. I'm literally crying and shaking right now. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? Maya! I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So how long have you been a performer?
Since he was 9. I became acrobat at around 9. Hold it! You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? Isn't that kind of dangerous? I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my big brother. Brother in general. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling... The Flying Dingling Berries. It's nearly a household name. They're the Flying Dingleberries. This is actually their name. This is actually what... Okay. That's just great. I've even heard of them in Germany. Liar! The point is that what I wanted to be of use to the circus. I'm sorry. I haven't had a drink in like a little bit, so it's all kind of hit me kind of hard tonight, especially.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
The judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. That's fucked up, Judge. You're supposed to be blind and impartial. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. So I was gonna be the best dingleberry I could possibly be. Hold it! Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Come on, man. Really? Thank you. Exactly. And I rest my case and I win, and I'm going home now. I win, bye-bye. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree. No burgers for you for a week. For 1 week, Maya. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like an asshole.
I think that will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that... No. It's pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah?
And I'm going to take 2 health if you get it wrong. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster to...
Yes, it's his dead brother. He's not dead. He's been eaten by a lion. He wasn't eaten by a lion. He was chomped on by a lion. But you get my point. The brother. Bat. Of course I can. Now that I've come this far, there is no way I could answer no. I can't. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Very well, then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Acro's motive.
Oh, also, didn't I get that new piece of evidence? Yeah, the scarf. I should probably look at this too before I make any rash decisions. It's Bat's scarf? Okay, well, that's speak of the devil. Am I supposed to present this right now? Stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. Of what? A small quantity of what? And what? Pepper! Ayo! Pepper! There it is. It's all coming together, boys. It's all starting to connect. This is huge. Anyway, though, I do want to... I mean, shit, should I present... Let's see some evidence that proves... I think it would be this one. Still in a coma. It should be this, and we're definitely going to have to present the scarf later, but here we go. This one first. Hi, Fyrus, also. Hello. How are you doing?
Let me go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the ringmaster.
Yes, that's right. Don't take my health, please. I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? What are you supposed to... Oh, no. I messed up. Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court. Ouch, biggest failure in court.
In recognition of your honor, let me bestow upon you my special prize! So, what will you do, Mr. Wright? I would prefer you hurry up.
Oh, jeez. Drats. Now I'm really gonna have to think... Present something else? Give up presenting things? Dude, I don't know. Give up presenting things? Present something else. I mean, I could present the scarf, but is that concrete evidence? I don't know. Let me... Before I lock myself in, let's see. What could possibly be the reason? What about the note? What about this thing? This is important to the murder. I mean, it doesn't prove anything, but it does though, doesn't it? You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Oh, man. Present something else, give a... Well, I'm just gonna, you know, maybe I don't present anything right now, and then we just, like, roll with it for a little bit. I'm going to exhaust this possibility, okay? And trust me, I will definitely save scum if need be. Don't you worry about that. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? What? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow. What are you fucking talking about, Phoenix Wright? Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry Ringmaster. I believe I might have said something like that in the past, yeah, but that was a long time ago, first of all. Second of all, if you want to jump to the end of things, then yeah, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did ya? Did he? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night! What? I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with! Oh my god, he was trying to kill Regina! Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. She's the reason that his dumbass little brother stuck his face inside of a lion. That's why she got the note. This is making sense, yes. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay.
Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face! Twice if you must!
What the fuck? That's not cool, dude.
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Ow!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in his court? Did I just lose health? Wait, no, it's just showing me that I will now lose. Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Yeah, it was Regina. Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't ya?
Objection!
Yeah. You didn't need to answer that, or you don't need to. It's a mean-spirited leading question. Not only is it leading, but it's also mean, Your Honor. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say, "You're wrong." That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to— Ow!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself!
What?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry, huh?
Yes, me too! I demand to see some proof! Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
Okay, now? Now? Is now the time? Surely now is the time, right? Or wait, no, I mean, duh, the thing that we were just fucking talking about, the note that he gave her. Placed in Acro. Yeah, okay, so this is it. I got it! It connects! Also, Jan Johns, thank you for the tier 1. Haven't been around much the past couple of streams, but hope it's going good. To be honest, I have been better, but yeah, it's going all right. Thank you very much for the tier 1. You did it, huh? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
What?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the— That's exactly what I mean. Remember how I presented Regina Berry's profile? Yeah, that one. Regina Berry! Oh my god! You mean her? How could you possibly—
Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours—
It's the truth, Your Honor. Trust me, it's not a theory. Totally. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, which is why the morning of the crime she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note? Yes. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And then whammo! Because he couldn't look outside of the window, which he's totally doing right now, which, by the way, Acro can't look outside of the fucking window. He was killed because of that mistake instead of Regina, okay?
That's, wow! It's like someone wrote this!
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that sort of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself, I guess. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
Yes, good judge. And that's when he let the bust fly. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience? Yeah, unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it. Who cares?
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
No, we don't know that. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're absolutely sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yeah? What about it? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? The lion did it. What did you say? Leon literally did it. Leon is the key to this entire case. The ringmaster knew that what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza in place of his lovely daughter. I would have like called the cops probably if I was in his shoes, but whatever.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in this note?
The incident? Shit. 6 months ago? I have no idea. I know all about it, baby. I got loads and loads of evidence. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron!
Wait, are you sure that this relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. It most certainly does. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. This is true. Really, Nick? Yes, really, bitch. What do you mean, really, Nick? I think so. I don't know, man. I don't really know, like, half of the things that come out of my mouth at any point in time. Oh, I accidentally clicked off the game. It's my bad. Here we go. All right. There we go. Well, then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Again! I don't know what reason he would have to believe that. It's not like I ever lie in court. You forgot to drink for the incident. I didn't forget, I just haven't done it yet. And I'll do it now. I do appreciate the reminder, though, because I do forget a lot of things a lot of the time. Thank you. And cheers. Thank God Kate didn't decide to take a shot every time Franziska says fool. Yeah, that would not have ended well. And Adriana, this fucking Judas, suggested that that is a thing that I do. How could she? Oh my God! Thanks a lot. Cheers, by the way. Cheers. Okay. So anyway, the conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... This would have to be... The conclusive evidence that happened 6 months ago would actually be... Well... This dude's in a coma, so now do I present this? Surely there is now the right time. Sean Dingaling was bit on the head 6 months ago by Leon the Lion, still in a coma. How could you... It has to. It has to, dude! Come on!
What? This is it?
Well, I kind of figured that I'd try and get rid of evidence I didn't need anymore. What? What do you mean? Why? Whoops. Haha, that's not good. If I get one more wrong, I'm going to lose.
Please present this conclusive evidence, Mr. Wright.
I'm almost to the big climax of this case, which means that no matter what, I can't mess up again. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... What? The conclusive evidence? From 6 months ago? Is it the scarf? Is it Bat's scarf stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper? Damn it, I have to... Oh no, I can't save. Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to lose, because if I get this wrong, then I'm going to be sent back, and I can't pause to save the game. And I really want to present Scarf, but I'm not even sure if it's right. Bat's scarf stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. I mean, is it this? This is conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago. I mean, how is this not conclusive evidence of what happened 6 months ago? The dude's in a coma with a bit-off face. Can you not ask his doctor? I'm just saying. Scarf, Max G Bus, note, Grand Prix photo, small seasoning bottle. This is pepper. But then how the hell does the pepper play into all this? Found inside the wooden box the victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. It sure does. Bat scarf, pepper. I don't know what the pepper means. Why was there pepper? Did he have a lovely steak dinner? Where are the bones? Show me the T-bone bones. That's what I need to see next. Leon? Do I do Leon? The animal shows a lion. It was shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. This has to be it. Take that!
What? This is it?
Oh, man. Okay. I made a mistake, guys. This is not good. This is really bad. It's, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's okay. Well, that's not good. I can't believe it. You know, same, brother. I honestly can't. I don't know how that's not good enough. I feel like that should probably be good enough, but whatever. I guess it wasn't. Cade, are you trolling? No. No, I'm not. Maybe it's super obvious, but I don't know. I tried my best, and I'm gonna try the scarf next. I mean, what else? I don't know what else to do. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Also, I'm going to save. What are we doing about the ringmaster? Okay. So, I forget what we did. Shit! What was the question? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Of course, I'll cross-examine the witness. I mean... No, wait. This is the one where I don't want to present any evidence, isn't it? I think so. Or wait, how far back did I go? When did that even happen? That was the first thing that I did, right? I tried to present evidence, and then I said, no, actually, I don't want to present evidence, and then I moved on. So I would choose this one. Right? Yes? There's no need to cross-examine this witness. What? No, because actually, I'll do it later. Mr. Wright, go ahead, Your Honor. Provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead. Of course I can. I can't provide one. No, this is the thing. Okay, so this was the thing. I can't. I tried to, and then I presented something, and then I failed, and then I clicked the other one, and then we moved on. So that means this one. Nick? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ow. You're foolish. You're a fool. And you're stupid, too. I don't know what comes next, but we'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Order, ow. Mr. Phoenix, ow. Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? It was Regina fucking Berry. I remember that one. There we go. This is good. Right, objection. Overruled. We gotta keep it moving. Come on, woman. Come on, judge. I don't know what the next thing was. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. That would be the note, right? That was the thing that I presented next, was the note? Or was it the, no, it was the note, right? Yeah. Okay, Acro, you remember this, don't ya? Oh. Yeah. Okay, also, now. And now is going to be the time where I save the game, just to make sure that I don't lose again. There we go. It's done. Cade Doesn't Always Win Day, aka Get Good Day, is a traditional Japanese holiday that often occurs whenever Cade gets something wrong in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. This holiday is celebrated to show how bad Cade is at gaming and to consider the importance of knowing that you can beat Cade because he loses every time always. Well, I don't know about that. Is it that regularly celebrated? It is by my chat. Look, I'm trying my best here, guys. They're talking about the thing that happened 6 months ago, and I said, do you mean this crucial piece of evidence that happened 6 months ago? And they said, no. And then I said, oh, so surely you mean this crucial piece of evidence that happened 6 months ago? And they said, no. So I don't know what to do! But I'm trying. Hold on. Yeah. Now I'll save the game again. I just want to make sure when I screw up next time, it's all good. There we go. I hate to do this, but I'm going to save again. I know all about this, except I don't. Everything we need to talk about is right here in my evidence bag. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... And we're back. And we're back, baby. Here we are. So, if this ain't good enough evidence, and this ain't good enough evidence, then this has got to be good enough evidence. Take that! What? No, that's not it either. Are you kidding me? I kind of figured that I'd try and get rid of evidence I didn't need anymore, you know? Thank you, Paris. For the 100 biddies, I'm so glad our streamer is so thorough that he is willing to go through the entire case again to confirm the facts. Okay, well, thank you. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Whoops! That's not good. Well, that wasn't correct. What the fuck does it want me to do? Does it want the pepper? Because it does. The pepper might be important. We haven't presented the pepper yet. Also, and it was in the wooden box, so if he put the wooden box there, it'd probably be pretty important to begin with. I don't know what else it could possibly be. I'm gonna save scum. I'm just gonna save scum either way. The pepper itself. We hit it, boys! We did it! Woo! Achoo, achoo, achoo! Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo! What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all! It's the decisive evidence you asked for some... I don't know how... I don't know where we're going with this. I'm so confused all the time during this case. It would probably make a lot more sense if it didn't take me like the span of a month to get through this entire case, but I am very confused at this point in time. What are we doing with the pepper? Where does the pepper come into this? I don't know. Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. The pepper? Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry was killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? No, it's the bus. Taking the note into account, well, no, that was a lion, but the bus was a different thing. Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Bitch, what are we talking? Why would you not present the lion ate his brother? Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Okay, now we do this one, right? Shirley? Bat's profile? Now we do it? Take that? Please be good. Who is this? That's Acro's younger brother. His name's Bat, if you can believe it. Hold your lols. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. Regina? She did that to him? No, she didn't. Where are we going with this? This is horrible. Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingaling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. Lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in... Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm gonna scream. Your Honor, she wouldn't do it. Your Honor, have you considered the fact that that's just not in her? Like, come on. Of course not. Of course that would never happen. Come on. Obviously. So then what happened to Acro's brother? Hey, he's not a victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. He stuck his face in a lion. What do you expect, Your Honor? I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? Yeah, probably. He stuck his face in a fucking lion. I don't care how much the lion was smiling. I highly doubt it was premeditated. Or maybe it was. Was it more than that? It was just an accident. It was more than that. I don't know. Was it just an accident or was it more than that? It was probably more than that because, like, we still got a case to do. We're not done yet. Did Regina do it? Was this Regina's master plan? Is this all according to Keikaku, which means plan? By the way, it was more than that. Okay, so right now the question is, why did the lion smile before biting his face off? Because he was trained to do so, because Regina hated Leon and wanted his ass to get shot by Dad so she could get a new cuddly wuddly little friend. That's what happened! And it connects, too. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all! What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother. Is that true? Is that true? Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother? Bat? Gee. That would... Okay, well, if the decisive evidence was the pepper, then that would mean that he was like, oh my god, he sneezed! The lion sneezed! Due to the thing with the pepper! But then how would you even orchestrate that? How do you... I don't... I'm so... Is that actually what the answer is? I'm not looking at chat. Again, I don't want to know. But how... I mean, did no one see her stick a giant cloth filled with pepper into the lion's face when it just so happened to be chomping down on Mr. Bat? Is that... I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Just use the scarf. We're just gonna save scum again and again and again. That's just a scarf. Acro. Huh? This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? Oh, it was his scarf. Oh. So the pepper was on his scarf. But then wouldn't he be sneezing? Because like all the pepper's on there. Yeah. And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina Berry! Regina? There is something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that? It's pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. How didn't... I have so many questions. Pepper. Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal, phrasing. But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
Lion attack?
Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present? Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. That idiot. That absolute idiot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Huh? Smile what? The lion?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion, for a moment the lion's mouth changed and looked like it was smiling.
Lions smile?
They do if they sneeze. I've never heard of them smiling, however. Lions sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. But he had to sneeze because of the scarf thing, I guess. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Well, that sucks. What a bitch! He sneezed because all of the pepper on the scarf! How? Again, why would he not sneeze then? Or not say, ew, this smells like pepper, bitch, I'm not wearing it. Because he wanted to fuck. Obviously, like, that's the obvious answer, so he's just gonna wear it no matter what. It could smell like piss and shit, he's still gonna put it on. You fool! Yeah, right. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, come on, dude.
You've got to be kidding me!
Objection!
Yeah, it does feel like a joke, doesn't it?
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? Whip. Snap. You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Look, it blows my mind too, but it is the truth, yeah. Yeah, it is. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina! You foolish idiot! Ha. Ha 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 ha. It almost does seem like a terrible joke. Doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. Ha! To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was you're agreeing with me? Thank you, first of all. Acro, you can't mean witness!
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion? I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Yeah, like your brother's face, bitch. Not to mention the fact that there was an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. It's all about the evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? That is a good point. That's a really good point, and I don't have that at my disposal right now.
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon, huh?
The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yeah, it would be. Well, I don't have time for that because this trial's almost over. The bust? Nick, you've got to do something! This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won! See how things work out first? Request to search Acro's room? I mean, shit, maybe it's in there. I feel like this is not going to fly, will it? I'm going to not do that and say, see how things work out first. Should I do that? Request to search Acro's room? There is no time for any of this, and also I did search his room, and I know that Phoenix Wright is an ace detective and an ace attorney, so if the bust was in there, we would have found it, you know? Let's see how things play out. And even if I get it wrong, I'll just choose the other one. That's what's nice, isn't it? It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but why aren't you going to search his room? Maybe I should. Okay, I probably should have searched his room. That was stupid on my part. It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. You have it, you bitch! A Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What? Did you?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Okay, but what if you hid it? But what if he hid the bust? Furthermore, Detective Dick executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. Thank you. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Ha 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 ha. That was funny. It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin. No, actually, but the scarf, the notes, the lion biting your brother? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of Ringmaster. You should know that by now. Arg! Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust, where is it? I don't know. Where is the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? I don't know.
It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
No. Thank you for your support. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. Are you, though?
Are you, you murderer? I think that brings to an end this cross-examination of the witness.
Oh, no. Hold it! I beg to differ. Who? Maya! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its I'm sorry, I'm every bit as nervous and I just bit my tongue.
What?
Huh? We need time to— Ow! Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait, you can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Okay.
Very well, the defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. We've been walking the tightrope of logic for a while now, if you ask me. I'm just saying. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. Okay. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now? Somewhere in the lodging house? Somewhere in the big top? Somewhere in this courtroom? Why not give me a fourth answer that says in Disney World, you know? Somewhere in the lodging house. Oh, shit! I don't have that many answers! It's somewhere in the lodging house or somewhere in the big top! I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay. It's somewhere in the big top! Probably, because, like, we searched the lodging house super hard. It must be somewhere in the very big top! The music didn't change, so it's probably not true. It's in the big top? Mr. Wright, where exactly would the, in the ringmaster's room? Aw, shit! Look, I searched the ringmaster's room very thoroughly. I searched the cafeteria very thoroughly. In the center ring? I've looked at all of these places. I don't know! How the hell am I supposed to know? I don't know. Nowhere. Not. I would have found it. I would have found it. But I didn't find it. In the center ring. Sure. It's in the circus's center ring. What? Haven't you ever heard of this saying? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. It's a reference, Your Honor. Do you like it? It's kind of like that. I don't think he liked it. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so maybe the two rings are not related. Not in the least, Mr. Wright. Walking a tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Aside from that false step I just took, now there's room for one more. Whip! Ha! The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust right now? Oh my god, I don't know. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of safe scumming for this one, aren't we? Oh, it could be anywhere, dude. It's somewhere in the big top. Must be somewhere in the very big top. Now, which one is it, though? But we searched so hard. Can I back out? I want to check the lodge. I can't. I lose. This is it. Oh God, was it in the cafeteria? Why would it be in the cafeteria? That doesn't make any sense. Where would it be though? I don't know where it is. It's impossible to say. It's in the cafeteria. Why? Why? That's easy enough. It's the messiest place in the entire circus! Ow! Spare us the jokes. That reminds me, our office is just as messy as that cafeteria. That is not true. Thank you very much. And also, whose fault is that, legal aid? Who's the one making the big bucks and who's supposed to be cleaning my goddamn office? I wouldn't go that far. It's not that messy. We went over the cafeteria with a fine-tooth It's over. It's over. It's fucking over. Okay, so they said that they searched every nook and cranny of the place, of the lodging house, of the big top. I mean, fuck it. Hail Mary, I'll just save scum again. Is it in the courtroom? Where in the courtroom is it? It's obvious. The bust is here in the courtroom. Judge, lift up your robes! You have the bust! Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust! The judge's bench! The prosecutor's bench! The witness stand! This evil bitch. She's hiding it. It's, What? Well, I'm just not really sure if I should say anything or not. Ow! Onto the prosecutor's bench.
No, you don't mean that, Miss Von Ow! 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 Ow!
Don't think you're out. Don't whip me. She whipped me, the player. Oh shit. Phoenix Wright is dead. Nick, get up, Nick. Proceed, Your Honor.
I will, when Mr. Wright opens his eyes.
Oh no. Hi, Maya. I don't know what to... Nick, are you okay? Huh? Who is this girl? Oh god, not again. Oh boy, here we go. This is no time for me to be losing my memory. We already did that. Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Oh jeez. Oh gee. Amnesia moment. God damn it, that is amnesia moment. I do need to take a drink for amnesia moment. Also, Phoenix Wright died. Every time Phoenix Wright dies, that is also a drink. Phoenix Wright just lost a life, okay? And also, I need to take a third drink for save scumming, because I said that I was going to do that every time I had to save scum. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me do that real fast. Hang on, cheers. I am walking the tightrope of logic, all right. And also, the tightrope is on fire. And also, there's a giant pit of lava underneath the tightrope. And also, there's lava sharks in the lava. And also, there's people pelting me with rocks from the stands. And also, everyone's laughing at me for getting this wrong over and over again. It's hurry. It's sad, but I need to hurry because I'm wasting so much time. And I'm getting everything wrong, and everyone hates it. Let's figure this out. Okay, I have to pour the second drink. I'm sorry. And also, I underestimated how hard my tolerance reset these past couple of weeks without drinking that much. I fucked up, man. Cheers, okay? Cheers. It's all good. One more, though, okay? One more. I'm pouring the drink. And now I will drink, okay? Okay. Okay. Now, I don't think this is true. And I am going to have to... Oh, but if I get this wrong, I'm going to have to drink again, but I don't want to. I want to check the lodging house to see what the options would be. So, if it's... Oh my... Is it in the courtroom? Is this actually happening right now? Because if they said that they went over the whole place with a fine-tooth comb and they didn't find shit, and if she's not holding on to it, does Acro... Oh my god, Acro does have it. Wait, that makes sense. It said on the witness stand, no? I gotta try it now. I don't think it's on the judge don't have it. Is it on the witness stand? Please? Okay, so what happened is he did the thing, he dropped it, he pulled it up with the thing for the $10, Purple.
Purple donated $10.
Thank you.
Save and say it's in the judge's chair, I beg you.
Okay, yeah, I think it's in the judge's bench. It's, what? Why did you stop talking?
Well, I'm just not really sure if I should say anything or not. Under your honor's bench! You had to think about whether it was a good idea to say that.
Gwa! What did you just say to me? That's a penalty!
Arg! Well, that wasn't great. I lost. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one now. So yeah, Acro dropped the thing on the dude, and then he pulled it up, and then he hit it. He's hiding it under the wheelchair the entire time. That's what's going on, okay? Trust me, that has to be it. And if it's not it, then I'm just gonna have to keep on drinking. Yeah, it's actually 2 drinks for a guilty verdict. That's my bad. Sorry. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. This case is a painful one. I tell you what. You know what? I just gotta check. I gotta check. Where you don't say. He better not say. Oh, I'm gonna say. In fact, allow me to be even more specific. In Mo's room, in Acro's room, in the well, we already had the option to say this, and we did in the plaza near the scene. Is it buried under a mound of snow? Perhaps, maybe, huh? Buried in the plaza, near the scene of the crime, and no one noticed. Well, no one noticed the giant funny hat that I took. How could you possibly think that? Haven't you ever heard the old saying? It was hiding right under your nose. That about sums it up. I don't think that was it. I think that one was wrong. Okay. Yeah, that's an L. I should rethink that, shouldn't I? Acro has it, walking the tightrope of logic and stupidity. What am I gonna do? Will I say something that makes sense, or will I say something really stupid? I'll let you be the judge of this case when I say the witness stand. Huh? Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? That's kind of weird to say, Phoenix, right? Arigato. Camerson, for the 100 biddies, if you choose Judge's Bench with more health, he'll issue a double penalty? Goddamn, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Right, haha. Okay, so I'm right then. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. For you? Reference? Oh, we got the music, there it is. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blankie. Nunya Business, thank you very much, Nunya Business, for the tier 2 sub, the 2 tier 1 subs, thank you. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Would it? Is that true? Ha 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 ha. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Right. Take off the blankie. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it in the only place that you could hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again, will you please strip for this court? Well done, Mr. Right. Masterfully played. You got me. You boomed me. I've been boomed. Ow! Who'd she whip this time? Herself? You fool! How could you? Yeah, it is kind of super illegal what he just did, but, you know. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them? Me and my Maya, right? Obviously. Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like you to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? What? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. You burned it? How did you burn it? Yeah, I did not see a furnace in there. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under the wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't ya? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon, haha, that's kind of awkward, huh? So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now that you admitted to it.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. That's amazing. Uh-huh, you definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. I can't believe it! Me make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
It seems we finally arrived at the truth, Acro.
Yeah?
Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. And solved! Acro, you were kind of evil and also stupid. He should have looked out the window, which is what he was doing in that one art that we saw. Of him looking out the window, you know? All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard you couldn't help yourself from laughing. It was very funny. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. Oh, so it's okay then. So it was a prank. Your Honor, it was a prank, okay? I didn't mean to do that. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too, not get his face bit off by a lion. But I just couldn't forgive her no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. What do you mean? Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely, but she would laugh innocently when saying it, too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well? No, that's not what I mean. Just kind of evil, haha. I'm nothing but a murderer, that's who I am. Well, at least you're self-aware. At first, I thought I'd kill myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave, I just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm sorry, Max! He's crying milk! The milk never ends! I just couldn't up and leave yet. Why not? Go away, if you're that sad. This has been such a strange case. You got that right. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot! I can't believe it! You beat me again! You can't? I'm the protagonist, baby. You should get used to it. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion, considering he admitted to it. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict not guilty! Woo! We did it, boys! It is done! Not guilty! Yes! It's finally over! This court has adjourned. Goodbye. Oh, it's been like a month. It's been like almost an actual month since I started this goddamn case, and now it's finally done. It feels like a great weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Thank you very much for the 150 biddies. Here's the rest of the judge's penalty. Give it a watch if you want. Thank you, Alien Ace. I don't know, maybe. Bam! Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bet. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? Well, I don't know about that, but that's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1 million of them. Thanks. Haha. What's with this vibe from the room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Wow! I made my boyfriend get bit by a lion. She's been like this for a while now. Wow! It's all my fault. Wow! Sweetie pie. Bet and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What? Regina. Acro said something right at the end. What was it? I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? Of course he is! Duh! Hello! You better sleep with both eyes open, woman! No, I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Besides, he's gonna get, like, the death penalty. It's gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. Are you sure? You're really sure I can believe that? Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. I say that with 100% confidence, totally. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. What? I want to know you're not just making all that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Oh, God, I don't know. What do you want from this? What? I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge? Shit, dude, I don't know. Scarf? This, probably not. That would probably make her sadder. Don't do that. Max G bust. Note. Grand Prix photo. What is something that would prove that he doesn't want revenge? Wooden box? Russell's autopsy? Leon? Money? I'm not sure what you want me to say, but I can give you a picture of a funny monkey wearing a hat. Would this satisfy you? I don't... Circus map, broken bottle, Max G promo poster, Ringmaster's papers, silk hat, crime photo, Miles Magatama, yeah.
My proof is that I am a lawyer, and therefore I know that he is going to be thrown away for a very, very long time, and therefore he won't be able to hurt you again, okay? How does that not make perfect sense, okay? It makes sense to me. It is my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney and should be taken very seriously when I'm talking about people going away for a long, long time. Maya Faye, Max, Ben. Fuck you, Ben. We hate you, Ben. Dick, Franziska, Regina, Russell, Mo, Acro, Bat. Acro, Bat. Wait a minute. You're Acro, Bat. Okay, I think I get it now. There we go. I see. Jeez, dude, I don't know. I want to know that you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. Well, what do you want me to say? I have a monkey. I do have a picture of a monkey. Let's see. Damn, I kind of just want to spoil my... I'm not looking at chat when I say this, but I do kind of just want to spoil myself because this has no bearing on anything, and it's just like additional flavor text, and I don't want to miss the flavor text, but I don't know what to present. Would I do, like Acro's profile? Real name Ken Dingling, seriously injured both legs. Look, he's not going to take revenge because he seriously injured both legs while training 6 months ago, so it's fine. It's fine. Sean Dingling bit on the head 6 months ago by Leon, still in a coma. Daddy, the victim and ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Regina Berry's father. Regina Berry, You're not just making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. I can't prove that. How do you expect me to, I have the Magatama. What, do you want me to walk up to him and use the Magatama on him and ask whether or not he actually wants revenge on you? I can't guarantee you anything at this point in time. I see that we're in emote only mode. That's a good thing. But it's I'm not looking at chat. It's totally fine. Max G Bus. Note. Grand Prix photo, small seasoning bottle, wooden box, Russell's autopsy, Leon, Money the Monkey, circus map, broken bottle, Max G promo, ringmaster paper, still cat, crime photo, Maya, attorney badge. I'm choosing this of my own free will, and I didn't look it up, okay? Take that. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Well, and also to murder you, but that's besides the point. Bat! That's right, Regina! He's still alive, you know! I never knew! But now that Acro's been caught... yeah, now he's not gonna open his eyes. I know. What? I'll do it! I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes until he opens his eyes and then until he can meet Acro again. That's sweet of you, Regina, but I don't think he's going to... Okay. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Oh, Acro Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. Aw, Mo is such a nice guy. I love this clown. It's a good clown. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? Oh, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one even wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. Is that a thing that you can just, like, self-appoint? Is that, I mean, maybe. I vouch. Mo's a good guy. I vouch. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh! That's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things, huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina? Oh, Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't ya? I don't know. I might be going to jail. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo, I'm in love with you now. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Max, I'm in love with you too. Nick, I'm in love with you. I mean, it seems like everything is going to turn out all right here. Yep. I can't wait to go see the best circus in the world has ever seen. Well, we'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Let's go back to the circus. I see what made the case. I don't know. Yesterday's surprise raid, it really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. A game! If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. Is that my boy? Is that my... You mean Mr. Right? Oh my god, this is my boy! Why are we at the airport? This is my boy! Of course! Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back! Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Miles Edgeworth with the blue suit? Yo, with the blue suit? Wow. Wow. Wow, dude. He had the blue suit. That's my boyfriend. I'm gonna hug him. A brand new episode has been added. It's finally time. Oh my god, we're moving on from case 3. Yes! Yes! Fuck yes, dude! Yes, I'll save too. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that he's back, and also I am shocked that he is currently alive, because darn, I sure did believe that Miles Edgeworth was dead. Oh, the humanity. I thought for sure he was gone forever. Let's save it up. Let's save it up. Here we go. Let's do this. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Is it Max Galactica? Yo, is that the Steel Samurai too? Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Jerry, or Captain Saipan? All from the lovely I See the Students of a Certain Starry School. And global hero Oniyakapan doesn't want to go home without a prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all of our heroes tonight. I heart Saipan, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Hero Grand Prix, is me. What? The Steel Samurai? What's going on? I don't even know what's happening right now. The Steel Whoa! The true hero of the night! Yo! Oh my god, hero of hero, superhero! It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this warrior, the Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. I hope you don't commit a murder against the Nickel Samurai. It's the Nickel Samurai, not the Steel Samurai. Not even the Gold Samurai or the Pink Pretty Princess Samurai, but the Nickel Samurai. That's good. All right, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this shit, man. Yo, that's my boy. There he is. Yes. I'm proud of these guys for doing the series justice. I forget. Yo, it's Pretzel! So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yup. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Captain Hugehead, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aww. Give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. I hope he doesn't kill anyone. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Like maybe he committed a murder? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar.
I will never understand these people and their stupid fucking shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Yeah, you also owe me a big fat paycheck. I got bills to pay, Powers, and I can't pay them with these fancy shows and the free shrimp. So pay me for what I did for you.
Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that.
A press conference after that? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something, like a murder or something.
Confessing something? Sounds like he murdered someone. I mean, it sounds pretty serious.
Ah, Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the last ones, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes! Oh, we're just in it. We're just getting thrown into the deep end here. Well, goddamn, okay. So, we already had the case where Maya was accused of murder, and now we have to have the repeat case of Mr. Powers also getting accused of murder. I see where we're going with this one. That's very good. Oh, God. This is so much. It's a lot to take in. I think that's going to be the end of the stream for now. We are going to begin the final, half of the game, because I know that this trial is going to take a long time. But that being said, we will finish it before, or faster and more efficiently than we finished the last case with the magical man. It's all going to be good. So I'm going to stop playing the game right now. I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to close the game. And then I'm going to do something else until I fall asleep. And then I'm going to wake up. And then I'm going to play the game again. And then we'll rinse and repeat until I beat this game. And then we'll play the third game. And then we'll maybe even play the fourth game. And then maybe the fifth game and the sixth game. And maybe some spin-offs. I don't know. Who's to say? Roulettes? Maybe. Who knows? Crystal Malboro. Please give me Gil. Ouija plays. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all for coming. It's been fun being back, and I will play more video games at a later date. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Farewell and goodbye.